I just don't have the words. You actually have to experience it yourself.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, and when you tell people it's big,
yeah,
you can't tell them how big it is. You just can't. It's a pretty cool deal. So what have you been up to? You've been traveling and shooting, huh?
Yeah, traveling and shooting, having fun. Yeah.
Sounds good, man. It's so always good to get together with you here.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
All righty. Hey, welcome. We are at the SHOT Show at the Gun Talk booth, brought to you by Palmetto State Armory. We appreciate you being here. Visiting today with Travis Tomasi. He is a professional shooter on Team Remington, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You and I go way back. We were doing videos with you back when you were with Para.
Yeah, that's right.
And now doing Remington, which gives you access to a whole lot more stuff, not just the handguns these days.
The range of products is phenomenal, and it's made my job even more fun.
How'd you get to be a professional shooter?
Great question, Tom. Well, my dad got me started in shooting.
Yeah.
Probably 20 plus years ago, and I was really enjoying soccer and things like that, and I got a taste for going to a match, shooting an IPSC match.
Okay.
And just immediately I was addicted to the speed and accuracy, and this is what I want to do.
You're one of those fast twitch kind of guys, aren't you?
Yes.
You have the quick reactions it takes.
Absolutely.
And I think, and you're a professional shooter, I think you have that or you don't have it. I mean, you get better with practice and all, but you have to have some of that genetically, don't you?
I really believe that's true, and I've studied all the greats, and they all have that in common. You can take a guy who doesn't have it, and you can get him really far.
Right.
But there's those guys, you just see it. They got it naturally.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the guys, well, in fact, when I work with you, it's like, okay, slow down. It's going to be okay, Travis. It's like you do everything quickly. You're quickly. It's going to be okay, really.
It's the truth. And it's funny, that's true my whole life, It all comes from shooting.
All right. So, obviously, this is not a handgun, but this is, I got to tell you, this is one of the coolest things I've seen in a while, because Marlin, of course, being a company associated with Remington these days, a lot of us have been rooting for Marlin and saying, come on, guys, and now you got it. So tell me what you got.
Yes, the long-awaited 444, it is back.
All right.
So, and, we've got the quality back. I'm really proud of what we're doing, and they're selling like hotcakes.
Well, I would think so, yeah. I mean, and as you look at it, if you could put your hands on this thing, honestly, you'd go, yeah, that's the Marlin I remember. It's got the lines, the fit, the finish. It's there now.
Yes.
It's really sweet. And the other thing is, the 444 Marlin, I think doesn't get enough attention or doesn't get the credit that it deserves. It's a great caliber.
It really is. And when you Tom, like when you compare it to a 4570,
yeah, which I love,
Me too. You can't knock it. I love the 4570.
But this is a whole different level.
Whole different level.
Yeah.
Do you agree? I mean, a lighter projectile, higher velocities, flatter trajectory.
Well, I was telling you before we got on, I have shot this using the tip bullets. We were hitting 1-gallon milk jugs consistently at 300 yards with a scoped 444. Wow. I mean, that's, what else do you want?
You're talking a lever action.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is out now, right?
It will be within the first quarter.
Okay.
Yep.
So they're already selling. It's just you may not find it at your dealership right now.
That's right, but very soon.
Okay. And just so everybody knows, I already told them what I want out of this deal. I want us to have, this has 22-inch barrel.
Yes, correct, 22-inch.
Okay. I want a 18-inch barrel takedown version.
Yeah.
Would that be cool?
Such a great idea.
Don't you love it? You bring out something brand new, and you go, look at this. And everybody goes, that's great. Now, let me tell you what else I want.
That's how
it always
works.
happens.
It really does.
You say, well, we got a brand new 45. Yeah, but I want it in 9.
Yeah. Every time.
Come on. I got this great rifle here,
That's right. Let's appreciate it for what it is.
It is. All right.
Yeah.
So it's got crossbolt safety. It's got, all the cool stuff. It's just nice. It really is. Okay. Yeah, we got our SHOT Show hang tag here,
That's right.
which we may end up talking about here in just a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's cycle into another rifle.
Okay.
Cool.
Absolutely.
You got one right behind you.
Yes. Thank you. There it is.
All right, I got to get rid of this thing.
Okay.
Hand that back over there. I'll take that.
Sounds good.
Good deal. Ooh, much lighter.
All right. Thank you.
Sweet.
Yes.
Model 7?
Model 7 stainless HS. This is the model name. So what we've done here, we've got a 20-inch light profile barrel.
Okay.
The total weight is 6 pounds. And as you know, that Model 7 action has all the iconic features of a 700, but it's approximately a half-inch shorter than like a short action 700.
Yep.
So very compact, great for small stature shooters, but great for us as well.
Well, I was just going to say, you know, this was my father's favorite platform. He loved the short action, you know, 243 or a 7mm08. The other thing that happens with this is it gets shorter, it gets slightly more rigid. And these shoot like crazy. Man, they're accurate.
They are really tack drivers.
Yeah.
And to boot, we use an HS Precision, high quality aftermarket stock.
Okay.
It's got the aluminum bedding block, so it's, you know, free floated. In calibers, we're doing it in 243, of course.
Okay.
7mm odd 8.
Right.
6.5 Creedmoor and 308.
Okay.
Yeah. So great choice.
I was with a guy in elk camp this year, and we think about the 6.5 as a nice, kind of a lighter thing. Shot an elk at 340 yards with a laser, broke both shoulders with a 6.5 Creedmoor.
Wow.
We're going, okay, that's a legit hunting cartridge.
No kidding.
So this and a 6.5 Creedmoor, as much as I love the 243 and 308, I got to tell you, that's probably where I would end up.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking as well.
Yeah?
Yes, big time.
So, okay, I got the other thing I got to do. Obviously, you always got to tinker with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How's that feel?
Well, I'll show you how it feels.
Nice.
It just drops back. Holy cow.
Love it.
That is sweet. All right.
So smooth.
Good trigger, too.
Yeah. X-Mark Pro trigger.
Wow.
Externally adjustable, down to 3.5 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know what the price point is on this one?
Around $11.50 retail.
Okay, so yeah, street price is going to be probably a grand or under.
That's what I'm, yep.
Yeah, realistically.
Yeah.
That's a really nice hunting rifle.
Tremendous amount of rifle, isn't it?
Model 7, what's the model? What do you call it?
It's stainless HS for HS Precision stock. Yep.
That's a winner. Home run.
It.
All right, we're going to go from the sublime to the ridiculous here.
Oh, yes.
Look, the pro shooter picks this up and goes, yeah, give me this. I know what to do with this
Yes, please.
thing.
I love this.
All right, what is this?
All right, this is our V3, and it's our newest model, the Waterfowl Pro.
Okay.
So we've done some really cool features here. We've taken it up another level.
Camera. Flip it around here so they can see that side there.
Absolutely. Number one, we've got the oversized controls. You got the oversized bolt release.
Right.
And beautiful job on engineering this. Super easy to get to.
Now this comes out of the competitive world, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like 3-gun and speed shotgun.
Right. So why would you want that on a waterfowl gun? Gee, only because you got more birds coming in and we got to move fast.
Bingo. That's it. And to that same point, we've beveled the loading port, just like you would like on a 3-gun shotgun. It's easier, faster to load.
Right.
It's got a 3-position carrier. You can lock out the mag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
and you got a big old bolt handle on there too.
Yes, bolt handle, and you see it's tapered, so it's going to keep you in towards the receiver instead of slipping off.
Of course, I'm thinking wearing gloves.
Yes.
You know,
exactly.
It's 5 degrees and the wind's blowing sideways, 40 miles an hour, and you're freezing to death, and you're not going to take your gloves off.
No way.
But the geese are coming in.
That's right.
We're going to do this thing. You know what I'm thinking, too, is this is a prime example of kind of like what we get out of NASCAR. They work stuff there, and then it ends up eventually showing up on our cars.
Yeah.
It's what you guys do in the competitive world.
That's right.
And you're going, well, what is all this cool stuff? Well, actually, like we're talking about, there are real-world applications for us.
Absolutely.
Even if I never want to shoot 3-gun, this makes sense.
It makes sense. And you can appreciate it and you understand that. You got your gloves on and you're in your blind, and even the safety is domed so you can get to it.
Yep. Bigger. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
And Tom, this V3 uses our first VersaPort gas system. I'm a huge fan of this.
For those who don't know, tell them what that is.
Okay, it's like having 2 guns in one because it self-regulates based upon a 2 3/4 or 3-inch shell length. It's got 8 intake ports in here that feed dual short stroke pistons.
Right.
So we are able to adjust the pressure based upon the length of the shell, and we can really control the bolt velocity. This shoots so soft. It's analogous to a 20-gauge pump. So
really?
Yeah, we've actually built a jack with pressure sensors, so that recoil pulse is extreme. It's a soft push versus a hard punch, and I just find people shoot it more consistently.
Well, we know now through experience. It used to be that real men weren't bothered by recoil.
That's right. Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
We didn't hit it a lot, but we weren't bothered by recoil.
That's right.
And weird thing happened is when we got a gun with less recoil, we became better shooters. I wonder how that happened.
It's so true. It is so true. Yes.
And I always tell people, look, the guy says, I love my Magnum, but it really didn't bring it down the elk. I think I'm going to get a bigger gun. I'm going, no, go the other way. Go the other way. Lighter recoil. You will put the bullet where it's supposed to go. You'll shoot better. I mean, when you take a guy that's shooting a 45 and you drop a 1911 9 in his hand, it's like magic, isn't it?
Magic. Oh, suddenly it's like
the groups go from here to here.
Yes. Immediately, without even working at it.
And if you want to go home and complain about the recoil, it's okay. It's between us,
that's
right?
That's right.
Just back off on the recoil and shoot better, man.
Exactly.
So that's what you're getting. And people think, oh, well, the recoil doesn't bother me on a shotgun. Yes, it does.
It does, absolutely. They don't realize that recoil is like a distraction to your shooting process.
Yeah.
Your trigger control.
It's in your head. It's in your head all the time.
Right?
You don't hear it, but it's like, weirdly enough, one of the things that happens, and you being a speed shooter, you know this, sometimes you won't be able to pull the trigger at exactly the right moment.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. It's a timing thing. Yep.
Yeah. You can do it, but it's a fraction of a second behind because your brain's going, I don't really want to do this anymore. This thing keeps beating me up.
That's right. It's like your subconscious mind is trying to protect your body.
Right.
You're getting...
And you could get away with that on some things, but you got a flying target or a speed target, no
way.
It's not going to work for you.
It's not going to work. Nope.
You simply, with less recoil, you bring down more birds, you hit more clay targets, you become a better shot.
I completely agree. I see it on the range. The proof is in the pudding. Right. You're a better shot, no matter how big and how strong you are.
It's absolutely true. Your brain's this weird thing, and it will try to keep you from getting hurt.
Yes.
And the way it does that is it basically you start to flinch, so much so that, and you've done this, when you go out to the range and you start shooting really big guns, 3.75 H&H, 4.58s, and I've done that, and after about 50 rounds, my brain says, no, we're done now. And it's actually physically difficult to pull the trigger.
Amazing.
Because, and you're going, brain's going, no, you're beating me up. I'm not doing this anymore. And to a lesser extent, that's what happens here. That's what we're talking about.
I totally agree. And as a shooter, you realize that.
Yeah. That's outstanding. Okay, so what are we calling this?
This is the V3 Waterfowl Pro. It's going to come in. This is the Realtree Max 5, and we got the two other camo patterns, the Realtree Timber we just did, and this is Cerakote Bronze, and we're going to do that one in Patriot Brown.
Okay.
And Mossy Oak Shadowgrass blades as well.
Man, it's a good-looking shotgun.
I really like the look.
The whole adjusting for the different loads. It reminds me of I'm from the South, right? We have these goofy jokes. It's the old joke about the thermos bottle. It keeps hot things hot, it keeps cold things cold. It's like with this. Well, how does it know?
Yeah, that's right.
How does it know which load to do? Well, you guys have got things in there.
That's right.
It just knows what load it is. And the weird part is it actually adjusts in the middle of the firing sequence.
Exactly. So you could put whatever shell, whatever 2, 3/4, 3 inch in, and it knows.
Ignore it. You don't have to worry about it.
Takes us out of it, which is good for me.
All right. And you have, as I say, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? What you carrying back there, dude?
Yes, my friend. Well, I'm glad to see you.
Look at this.
So,
here, let's get rid of this.
Thank you. All right. This is our newest from AAC. And this is the Jaeger.
Yes.
Up to 300 Win Mag.
Jaeger is German for hunter.
Correct, exactly, which kind of shows you where we're going with this. Retail, $450.
No, retail.
Yes.
Real world, somewhat less, somewhere.
Somewhat less, yes, but an amazing bargain.
Not heavy.
Not heavy at all. Right about 13.9 ounces.
What can I put this on?
300 Win Mag, 308, 300 Blackout. Perfect for hunting.
Wow.
This is becoming increasingly popular.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's made out of, you got the titanium mount and blast chamber, 7075 T6 aluminum tube, hard coat anodized.
Direct thread?
Yes, direct thread.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. Is this available now?
It is. Very shortly.
Okay.
Yes.
Called the Jaeger.
The Jaeger.
Now, is this is this Remington branded?
This is AAC.
It's AAC
Advanced
branded.
Armament Corp.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Part of the huge, unbelievably growing family of Remington-based products.
That is right.
Okay.
That is right.
This is cool. I see more and more people hunting with these. And, for all the right reasons we were talking earlier, as we both of us wish we had used suppressors or more earplugs earlier on.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah. Didn't appreciate that.
I will wear plugs or muffs when I'm duck hunting in a blind now. You know.
That's smart, though.
Well, yeah,
That's really
a lot of guns
smart.
going off.
That's
and
right.
Do I really want to shoot a 300 mag even once without some kind of hearing protection? I do not.
No, it is painful.
And I'm not going to wear my plugs when I'm hunting.
Exactly.
There it is.
There it is, right there.
I like it. I like it. Called the Jaeger.
Yeah, the Jaeger.
All right.
Yes.
I know you guys got a lot more stuff in the booth. We'll try to cover some more of that. But thank you for spending some time coming by and seeing us, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on, Tom.
When
really
you want to know more about this, what's the website? Do you start at Remington.com?
Remington.com. This one will be at AAC.com.
Okay.
And the other rifles are all at Remington.com.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Travis Tomasi. Guy really knows what he's talking about. Yeah, he's always got that twitch thing going too. He's fast. He's really fast. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.